Thanks, good night. I'm Uncle Luke. Enjoy Tom Williams.
I think all great songs have something about them that makes you keep coming back, whether it be a lyric or a melody. And as someone who writes songs, you're always looking for that, and you keep going because you always feel like your best song could be the next one you write, and it's never too far away, it's just around the corner.
Tried not to care when the demo that you posted was the loneliest song on the web, but still no place yet. You said you didn't care. After 3 years on the circuit, you were still the first on but belonged, at least middle on. I quit. Was there ever any money in this? And that's not the point, because he loved to write songs, even if they were never heard by no one. I guess I understand it, because I was the same, still shaking the blame. But it didn't dissuade you that a champagne deal could be done, writing hits for fun. Your friends tried to warn that the indie that you signed to was as good as it comes, but you swore you were built for more. Shoulder would win, and that's not right, because he loved to write songs, even if they were never heard by no one. I guess I understand it, because I was the same. Blame, blame, blame.
That's not bad.
Owner of the Loneliest song is something I wrote. I'd just finished recording the album, and I still sort of needed a focus. I was getting home from work and picking up my guitar, and I didn't want to be playing the songs that I just finished recording, and that song kind of came from nowhere. It's a shame it didn't make it onto the album, but I thought it was a nice thing to sort of base this film around as a sort of core to the movie. Today I'm at the Boiler Room in Guildford. It's a nice venue in Surrey. There's not many of them. They always put on good stuff. And my old band Stagecoach used to play here a lot, and we always had a good time, so it's going to be nice to be back on that old stage again.
So long, Monson, you had your joke, getting me wet in gin without my coat on. You heard before this song, stop screwing up your face. That metaphor was ace, and had your chance, but now the joke is on you. The sun kills you instead. It's drying out my hair. Just add some to your song, something, something, and we'll all sing along. I'll bind the feeling in words with no meaning. It's what we do. Au revoir, platoon. You changed your tune. I was an ally of you, but no longer care. In mud trenches you dare to drag me down with you. That song was not a cue, and you know it. I'll bind the feeling.
I started playing guitar when I was 11. This was the guitar I learnt on and taught myself on. It's a 1965 Martin Treble 13. It's pretty worn out and battered, this part. Sort of almost caved in, but it's just about holding up. And it's got a very sort of mellow sound. I guess when it was brand new it had quite a more attacking sound, but it's got kind of very gentle with age. The first stuff that I was playing on this guitar was kind of like Iron Maiden, Guns N' Roses, Pantera, which is quite unlikely kind of music for a sort of a beautiful guitar like this to be playing that aggressive stuff. My favourite songwriters, probably, firstly, the one that springs to mind always is the Beach Boys, just for the sort of brilliant melodies and harmonies. I really like the work of Dennis Wilson as well, which I guess not many people know that he did a record himself that's brilliant. I also love Neil Young, pretty much everything, all 40, 50 records, however many it is. Even the 80s ones with the synths are kind of good. My favourite from more recent times is probably Elliott Smith, just amazing chord progressions that just no one else really of that time has touched, I don't think, and still hasn't. He's always an influence. I just finished my first record. It's produced by a Finnish guy called Henri, who is someone I've known for a long time. We'd never worked on music together, and I kind of wrote to him out of the blue and said, do you fancy producing some songs for me? And it started off, we were just going to do some kind of demos for fun, and then he was like, you should make it a full length, because there's no point just having 4 songs, like what are you going to do with those? And so playing on it, Henri added some extra guitar. His wife plays piano, and then his brother recorded double bass for us in Finland and sent it back, which is kind of always hard to get your head around. It seems crazy. I never met him yet. And then Matt from my previous band played drums. We came down to Surrey for the day and recorded him. He did a great job.
I met Luke through Luke's sister, who I played in the same band with, a country rock band called Woodchuck, about 10 years ago. So I got a bunch of iPhone demos in various states, some things that were really finished and something that was just a snippet of something. We talked a bit about which ones worked, and I sort of said which ones were my favorites, and then we took it from there.
1, 2, 3, 4. The song I write came about from a conversation I had with a friend, and I didn't know this, but apparently for, say, £100 you can buy 10,000 hits on your video, sort of make it look more popular. I thought that was quite sad, and what was sadder was that I read that Radio 1 had been working out their playlist by looking at stats from things like YouTube, and that was factoring in. And it's essentially what happened in the 1950s with payola and DJs being paid money to play records, and it's just sad that it's not, I guess, about how good a song is anymore. It's not a level playing field.
chances of a hit song, they were getting slimmer. With labels buying hits by the thousand a ton to keep the paychecks flowing, they're faking the ones I write. Please listen. When they all looking long, they drank the honesty from the song. I could buy a ticket to life and pass through unsatisfied. Still feel lives on. Nice. Sounded pretty good.
Yeah, well done.
Cool.
Yeah, that's done.